Hello you sexy motherfuckers. Today we're going to be talking about testosterone because you should realise by now that your testosterone is probably fucked if you live in the modern society and you follow the modern health guidance. Your testosterone is going to be cooked. But I'm going to give you 5 things today that you can implement to increase your testosterone. And these are things that I teach guys in my program called the High Testosterone Blueprint. There's going to be a link in the description for that. Starting off is a pretty simple one. We are going to progress on to some more advanced and specific things. But the first thing is lift heavy weights. We've got countless research now to show us that lifting heavy weights over a long period of time and in the moment as well is going to increase your testosterone. It's going to spike your growth hormone, but specifically what we want to be doing is we want to be doing compound lifts. For testosterone specifically, we want to focus on compound lifts, things like deadlifts, squats, bench press, military press, farmers carries, sleds, cleans, clean and jerks, clean and press, anything bent over rows, they're all coming to my head now, but anything that recruits multiple muscle groups is going to give you the biggest hormonal response. And that's what we need to focus on. We really want to be in the 4 to 6 rep range, just hypertrophy 8 to 12, but majoritively testosterone specifically, compound lifts in the 4 to 6 rep range. I'll either go into a 1 or 2 reps shy from failure. You're going to see a great increase in your testosterone just from doing that alone. The next one is zinc. Zinc is needed for the production of your hormones and your testosterone. And how much do you want to get a day? 30 milligrams, but you've got to be careful with how you supplement it, because if you are going to supplement it, you don't want to do a 30 milligram supplement and then also be eating like red meat as well. Realistically, if you can, you want to just eat zinc from food. So this is oysters, red meat, stuff like that is going to be very high in zinc and it's going to be better absorbed by your body. But if you are going to supplement it, because it can be quite hard to get unless you're eating 500 grams of beef mince a day or eating loads of oysters, but oysters aren't really something that people eat all the time. You can supplement like 10 to 15 milligrams of zinc a day. And it is probably one of the supplements that actually moves the needle the most. Supplement zinc, going to be very good for your testosterone. And then we want to train. This sort of goes back into lifting heavy, but this is more specific and is an action lever that you should pull, is train legs 2 times a week to failure. Your legs are your biggest muscle group, therefore they trigger the biggest hormonal response. If you do specifically deadlifts and squats, I do one squat session a week and 1 deadlift session a week, is going to massively increase your testosterone, because like I say, it is about putting the most amount of stress on your body in a good way to trigger the biggest hormone response, and training legs to failure twice a week is going to do this. And everyone neglects legs nowadays. That is low test, don't do that. And then the next one is you want to sleep in a cold room. And this is because when you go to sleep, your body temperature naturally drops, and sleeping in a cold room is going to give you deeper sleep. Your testosterone is produced in your sleep. And if we get more deep and REM sleep, we are going to produce more testosterone. So far we've got lift heavy weights, supplement zinc, train legs to failure twice a week, and sleep in a cold room. And the final tip of this pyramid is cholesterol. Everyone thinks it's a bad thing. I've got high cholesterol, don't eat that, it's got cholesterol in it. If you want to produce testosterone, you need to eat cholesterol, because cholesterol is the raw material that is needed for testosterone. It is the precursor to testosterone, meaning if you don't have any cholesterol, if you're not giving your body the right materials to make cholesterol, you're not going to make it. So realistically, a good benchmark to aim for is 1 to 1.5 grams of cholesterol a day. And this can be in eggs, it can be in animal organs, are both very, very easy ways to get cholesterol because they're very high in cholesterol. A gram of cholesterol can be done in 5 to 6 eggs, or it can be done in like 200 to 300 grams of like liver or something like that. But cholesterol will only give you problems if you're putting problems upon yourself in the terms of an unhealthy lifestyle. It is not something that should be feared, but I'm not going to recommend to you to eat cholesterol. If you're really fat and you've got a shit lifestyle and you do all this other stuff, don't do it, because that's not what you need to fix. You need to lower your body fat percentage and start living clean. I should probably start saying in my videos that this isn't medical advice. Consult a doctor and all of that, because I don't want to give you a heart attack if you're overweight and you take my advice. But if you're a normal dude and you're starting to live clean, eat cholesterol. Eat 1 gram to 1.5 grams of cholesterol a day. It's what I do personally. It's what many other men do, because it is giving your body the raw material to produce testosterone. But apart from that, there's 5 big action levers you can pull to naturally increase your testosterone. Like I say, I do have a program called the High Testosterone Blueprint where I've got absolutely everything you need to know to naturally increase your testosterone. In 90 days, you'll add at least 300 nanograms per deciliter onto your testosterone, and that's guaranteed as well. There'll be a link in the description for that, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found the value from it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.